Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. This is the third time I've made this video. Normally, I make a video one time. I never repeat it. In other words, I will all the time I'll make a video, and then when I look at it, oh, I could have done this better. I always do that. But like I say, if I'm not a filmmaker, I guess you'd call it. I'm not looking for perfect work. I'm trying to get information out, and so normally I just don't worry about it. I make it. If it goes good, whatever, and then normally I can edit it, and then I can do some writing down below to help explain. But I can't do that, and so but now the problem I've been having is the internet is filtered here in China, and so it's very difficult to put stuff. Matter of fact, I pay extra to put videos up. This isn't a free thing. I pay to get it up, and but they still don't go up. So I get oh well. I don't know if you can see this, but those are all failed videos. There you go. Those are the ones that have been up. The rest of those are all that did not go up. They failed. So, in other words, this is not that easy to put these videos up for me. Now, maybe somebody else might do it good, but I cannot do that very well here. But this is an important video. And what it is, where I'm staying, it's Kunming, China. I'm on the southern end. It's called University City or University Town. It's a suburb, clear on the southern end. It goes clear to the end. I made a video showing you up on the mountains. We're right at the very end, as far as the city goes. And when I first came out here, it was a ghost city. And in other words, they've built all these structures around here have been built for I don't know how long. Now, this particular one that I'm living in, and you see the people watching PW, people watching videos, that's all done in this area. And this area was opened, I think, about maybe 10, 12 years ago. Open to the public, let it come out. And I may be wrong, but like I say, it's not easy for me to get information. Simple information is not easy for me to get. I don't know if people, I don't think they're secretive. People aren't as curious as I am. And I want to know all kinds of stuff, and a lot of little stuff that people don't even think about. But anyway, so it's a ghost city. It was built, and then they started letting people come in. Now, I've been here in Kunming about 6 weeks, 7 weeks maybe. Yeah, maybe 7 weeks, almost 7 weeks. And when I first got here, there wasn't much traffic. There's a little bit more traffic now. But anyway, I think what's happened, it's no longer a ghost city. And I don't know if the government calls them ghost cities. The people call them ghost cities. Because when I ask people, I said, "Why is this ghost city?" They go, "Yeah." So they use the same term, ghost city. But when I was with this gal here a couple days ago, about 3 or 4 days ago, and I was asking her what's going on. Now they put a fence down the center line. You got your lanes, one going one way and going the other way. In the center, they put a fence right down there. And these are 3 lanes on both sides. I mean, they're huge. There's no traffic. So why would they, I don't understand. And also, there's more police since I've been here. There's a lot more police now than what there used to be. And I've noticed that they've been cracking down all the street vendors. Now you don't find street vendors. I don't remember if I took videos of them when I first got here or not, but there aren't any no more. Now the police came in and started getting everybody out. So on the street vendors. So they really cleaned up the area. And I was telling this gal that I was with, I told her, man, what's going on? And she says, this is no longer a ghost city. I said, you mean it's not? I said, no. And a ghost city is almost like the wild frontier, except for you have new structures. Everything is new structures, but there's not much of a population. They don't have police. They don't have, I guess they still got utilities and stuff. It runs it. It's just not high on the government's list. Now, once they start bringing in the police and start doing all this stuff that I'm talking about, that brings the structure of the city up. Now, she says, now you'll see more and more people start moving in now. Already, I've seen them coming in already. So I don't know if the government has started contracting out these apartments. I've talked about how they get people to move into these apartments. I've already talked about that. And so I don't know if they're working on this area, and now they're bringing more and more people out here. There's really no businesses. Like I say, this particular area has got 12 universities. So, it's mainly university and servicing the universities. I've been driving around. I have not seen any manufacturing and this type of stuff. Massive manufacturing. They still got some construction going on. A lot of things on the ghost city, they will have the structures, but there may not be windows. So you'll have the big old structure, but when you get down and you start looking at it, there's no windows. There's no glass in the window. Okay, or some of them. And now I know I made some videos when I first got here. They had Ford and Volkswagen out here. And they got their display windows, big old displays and stuff like that. And they didn't have any cars in there. So they had the glass and everything, but there wasn't, and their sign was there, but there wasn't all the cars were outside, and they didn't have that many cars. Now they have more cars. They got them inside the showroom. And so all this has happened just within, like I say, 6 weeks, 7 weeks that I've been here. So, but like I say, so now they're cracking down on the laws more. Now they're really going by the laws, and most everybody's got a purpose here now. So when I first came, I said, man, I love living in the ghost city. It was really nice. Now I kind of changed my mind. I didn't realize it could change that quick, and but like I say, even now you see people are starting to stop at the stoplights. I remember when I made videos when I first came here, people just light would change. It wouldn't make any difference what the light is. People would just drive right on through. Now they don't. So I don't know if the cameras are hooked up now. So they got all these cameras everywhere, but who cares? But then now maybe they've been getting tickets mailed to them or something. I don't know. But like I say, now and still not everybody stops, but more people are stopping now than what it used to. It's really noticeable now. So this ghost city thing, I think it's a really good idea for them. It works for China. I don't really see how it works in the United States. But then again, I'm not a city guy, so maybe city folk, maybe they love living like this. I don't know. I say that's one of the things I remember I said when I first got here. I was in Chongqing for a month, And man, I had a hard time. Then later I realized not only I was having a hard time with the cultural, trying to find food. I mean everything. You know, of course, couldn't talk. I don't understand. Can't read the signs. Of course, all this stuff was bad. But another thing that dawned on me is I've never lived in apartments. I've never lived in the city. I've lived in a suburb of the city. Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, but it was a structure, a home structure, you know, not in a massive where lots of people live. So there was a new experience for me, living uh, in with a bunch of other people, you know. So, so this whole thing has been a new experience for me. But I say, I wish I could think of some more things that, but it has been. I can tell the difference since I've been here. But like I say, and then like I say the gal she was explaining because she lives just the second batch of apartments over, so she, you know, she knows that it's no longer a ghost city. Like I say, in her complex, about 20% of the apartments are full. When I got here, now she said she had been moving in. She's the one I showed about the apartment. See, her apartment, on that floor, there's only 2 apartments on that floor, you know, so, I mean, she takes up half of the floor, her apartment does. So, but, like I say, so, you know, things have been changing, and it changes quick. You can really see it. It really makes me feel old-fashioned. That, you know, I thought I liked change, but man, this change has been going fast. But I no longer live in a ghost city. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.